नारदं परिप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम् को नस्मिन् साम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतघ्नश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः समर्थश्च कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः आत्मान् को जितक्रोधो धृतिमान् को न सूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे एतदिच्छाम्यहं श्रोतुं परं कौतूहलं हि मे महर्षे त्वं समर्थोषि ज्ञातुमेवं निधं नरम् श्रुत्वा चैतत्लोकज्ञो वाल्मीकिनारदो वचः श्रुतामिति चामन्त्रय प्रहष्टो वाक्यं ब्रवीत् बहवो दुर्लभाश्च
श्रूयताम्
श्रुतामिति चामन्त्रय प्रहष्टो वाक्यं ब्रवीत् बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तः श्रुतान्नरः इक्ष्वाकुवंश प्रभवो रामो नाम जने श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यो धृतिमान् वशी बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हण विपुलांशो महाबाहु कुम्भग्रीवो महाहनुः महोरस्को महेश्वासो गूढजत्रुरिन्दमः अजानबाहु सुशिरा सुललाट सुविक्रमः।
समविभक्तांगः स्निग्धवर्णः प्रतापवान् पीनवक्षा विशालात्मा लक्ष्मीवान् शुभलक्षणः धर्मज्ञः सत्यसन्धश्च प्रजानां च हिते रतः यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः शुचिर्वस्य समाधिमान् प्रजापतिसमश्रीमान् धाता रिपुनिषूदनः रक्षिता जीवलोकस्य धर्मस्य परिरक्षिता रक्षिता स्वस्य धर्मस्य स्वजनस्य च रक्षित वेद वेदांग तत्वज्ञो धनुर्वेदे च निष्ठितः सर्वशास्त्रार्थ तत्वज्ञः स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभानवान् सर्वलोक प्रियः साधुः अधीनात्मा विचक्षणः सर्वदाधिगतः सद्भिः समुद्र इव सिन्धुभिः आर्यः सर्वसमश्चैव सदैकप्रियदर्शनः स च सर्वगुणोपेतः कौसल्यानन्दवर्धनः समुद्र इव गाम्भीर्ये धैर्येण हिमवानिव विष्णुना सदृशो वीर्ये सोमवत्प्रियदर्शनः कालाग्निसदृशः क्रोधे क्षमया पृथिवी समः धनदेन समस्त्यागे सत्ये धर्म इवापरः. So we said these are the 64 qualities. In fact, 64 plus, I count it as 68, but let us see as we are going forward how many they come to. These are the qualities that Prahrutena, with all the delight that Narada responds to Valmiki before starting to tell the story of Rama. Was somebody saying something?
Yeah, Bhoga, this is Srirang. I just wanted to know if anybody is volunteering for taking notes today.
Sure, I can take notes, Srirangji.
That was Soumya ji.
Who is that?
Yes, this is Soumya.
Okay. Dhanyawad, Soumya ji.
Vardhatana Panchangam. Sharvari Nama Samvatsare Uttarayane Amantah Vasantarutau Purnimantah Grishmarutau Amantah Vaishakhamase Purnimantah Jeshtamase Krishna Pakshe Dashami Tithihi. Up to early morning 3:12, tomorrow early morning 3:12 a.m. Shanivasaraha or Sthiravasaraha. Today's nakshatram is Purva Bhadrapada till almost 4:29 tomorrow morning a.m. followed by Uttara Bhadrapada. Yoga right now it is Vaidhriti Yoga till 5:07 p.m. After that it is Vishtambha. Karanam coincidentally weekly generally unless there is a retrograde Karanams repeat almost by week. So I think for every Saturday, the second row will most probably be constant for us, because Vasara is Sthira Vasara, Karanam will, those three will most likely be the same. So it is Vanik till 2 p.m. Timings might slightly vary. Vishtihi till early morning 3:12 a.m. followed by Bhava Karana. So we were doing the Samudrika Lakshanas. Where does they start from? Mahorasko Maheshwasaha, Gudhajatru Arindamaha, Ajanubahu Sushiraha. We did till there. So we'll continue from Sulalataha Suvikramaha and then remaining shlokas. So we did Sushiraha. One of the qualities we said was a Shira of a Nripati is also, which is in Chatrakara, Ardha Chatrakara, so it is like a upper semicircle with, nicely formed outline of the face and all. So now Sulalataha, within the head, he's going into further details. Sulalataha, Lalata is the forehead, a widely visible forehead, does not mean bald head like mine, but prominent Lalata is also another good Samudrika Lakshana of any stalwart, especially for Nripatis. Again, based on the Rekha Dika Lalataha. So, as we said, just like the Samudrika Shastram, which is about organs, within each body part also, there are some rekhas that we observe. Like Kambugriva also, we said there are rekhas here. Likewise for Lalata also, Rekha Dika Lalata. Sushtu Ardhachandranibam Tungam Lalatam Yasya Saprabhuhu. Samudrika Shastram is describing who can be a ruler, a king. So Sushtu is strong. Ardhachandranibam, like half moon, meaning neither too bright like a Purnima nor too dark like Ama, but Ashtami Chandra Vibhraja Dalikasthala Shobhita, we also say for Lalita Sahasranama also. So Ashtami Chandra is the most appropriate shade, because that is neither, neither half this side, neither half the other side, or neither skewed towards the Purnima nor skewed towards Ama. So exactly at the center, so well balanced it means. So Ardha Chandra Nibham and Tungam. Tungam is high. Tunga Himachala we say, right? Uttunga Himachala. So Tungam is high. And Lalatam. So one who has a very broad visible forehead. Yasya Saha Prabhuhu iti. So Sushiraha, Sulalataha. Then we'll go to Suvikramaha. We have Vikramji also here. So Suvikramaha. So what is Suvikramaha? I think in English there is a word called gait, right? G-A-I-T.
Yes.
Gait is to say the walk, how long steps you take,
Pace.
how is your style of walking, pace.
Pacing.
Pace is also one, but more than pace, I think it is the style of the walk.
Yes.
That is more important for Suvikramaha. So the definition given here is Gajasimhadi Gati Sadrusha Gatihi. So Gaja, Simha, such kingly animals, right? Because lion is the king of the animals. Likewise, Gaja is one of the biggest animal. The way they walk with that luxury or with that confidence, with that vision.
The royal
Forward, backward.
Royal gate, or you can say, yeah.
Huh?
royal gate.
Yeah. Royal gate. And one more
Royal
word.
gate.
Yeah.
The royal gate, yes, royal gate.
Yeah. And one more word is
Sadrusha Gatihi.
striding.
Sadrusha is like that, similar.
Yeah.
What is it, Vikram?
Stride. They say. They say it's stride is also a word. So, yeah. Stride.
Stride. Stride. Correct. So Gajasimhadi Gati Sadrusha. Sadrusha means like. जैसा, गजसिंह का गति जैसा होता है वैसा गति. And Vikramaha is Padavikshepa. Vikrama is Padavikshepa. From you take one foot, keep the next foot. Like in Shaka, Sanchalan, we say 75 centimeters, right? That long foot you take. So that is the Padavikshepa. In fact, talking of Shaka, when we come to Balakanda, probably 16th chapter or so, when Rama is getting married and all, when they go to, when Vishwamitra takes Lakshmana and Rama to Mithila, to Janaka's Sabha, knowing that they are coming, Janaka comes to welcome Vishwamitra. Such a great Rishi is coming, Maharshi. Let me go and welcome him. So that welcome part, Pratyudgamya, he says. So Pratyut Prachalanam we do, right? Of 16 steps. That is a formal Vedic process of receiving somebody, great person, honoring in honor. So Pratyudgamya Janakaha says that shloka. When we reach there, we will wow, our Shaka Agnyas are from Ramayana also, we will realize. Okay, so that is Padavikshepaha. And then there in the Brahma Purana also it is said, Swaro gatischa nabhischa gambhiraha sah prashasyate. So your voice, swaraha, gatihi, your walk, your movements, and your nabhischa, your body structure around the waist, the way you stand, whether bending forward, backward, etc. When they are gambhiraha, that means they are Gambhira is Gambhira. When they are formal or when they are appropriate, let's leave it there. When they are Gambhira, saprasashyate, that is praiseworthy, that is appreciable. So that is about Suvikramaha. Another definition given is similar. Shobha, and then now they are adding more. Not only Gajasimha, in the other Bhashya, they have added some more. So Shobhanaha, Simha Vrishabha, Gaja Vyaghra, Padanyasa Tulyaha. So that is that kind of Tulyaha, similar to, now they've added more such animals. Like Vyaghra is tiger, Vrishabha is Taurus, Vrishabha, right? So their kind of walk, these are all confident, strong animals. So the way they walk, we take their style as a reference for somebody who is confident, bold, and is able to go in those lines. So Tulyaha Vikramaha, again Padavikshepaha Yasya Saha. Etal Lakshanam tu Simharshabha Gajavyagragatayoho Manujamune. Sarvatra Sukhamedhante Sarvatra Jainas Sada. Iti Jagadvallabhayam Vyakhyanam. So in the Jagadvallabha Vyakhyanam, it is said that such people, Sarvatra Sukhamedhante, they will acquire happiness everywhere. Sarvatra Sukhamedhante, Sarvatra Jainaha Sada. They will be always everywhere victorious. Jainaha. Jayam Prapnuvanti. Jayi is the singular number. Jayinaha is the Bahuvachanam. So it is basically telling about, as we said, right, this is Samudrika Lakshana observations. They have observed several such people who are victorious, successful, proud, confident, valiant, etc. Right? They have observed their qualities, and so Narada also is listing all of them that he has seen in Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha Ramo Nama Janaishvataha. In that person, heard by the name of Rama by all people, born in the Vamsha of Ikshvaku, such Rama. We'll go to the next shloka. Sama Vibhaktanga Snigdhavarna Pratapavan Peenavaksha Vishalaksho Lakshmivan Shruhalakshana. So more qualities in the Samudrika Lakshanam. So first one here is Samaha. Samaha, we all know, right? Samyak, Sama. Sama is balanced. So Samaha means again, because this is more about physical body structure, it's about sama body structure. How are they classifying it? How are they defining it? Nati dirgho, nati hrasvaha. Every organ, neither too long nor too short. If it is too short, it is dwarf. If it is too long, awkward. So nati dirgha, nati hrasvaha. And here, it is not directly mentioned in Ramayana anywhere about the height of Sri Rama. But can anyone guess and tell me what is known as the height of Sri Rama?
24 feet.
9 feet or something I've
24
heard.
feet.
9 feet I've heard.
Vikramji.
18 feet.
Huh?
18
Not
feet.
11.
9.
11?
No.
18.
No?
No, 18 feet is too high. I mean, that is not possible, right?
Yeah. No. But I'm saying based on local myths.
Yeah.
8 or 9 feet is what I've heard.
8 feet. 8 feet is the correct one. So how is it 8 feet? And so that comes from Samudra Shastram again. Shannavati angula utsedha sarvabhaumo bhavendrapaha ityuktehe. So there is another ukti, another saying that nrupaha, if somebody has to become a ruler, and nrupa, a perfect ruler, he has to be shannavati angulaha. Shat is 6, navati he is 90, 6 and 90. So 96 angula, inches. 96 inches long. Utsedha is height. Utsedha. So Shannavatyangul Utsedho Sarvabhaumo Bhavendrapaha, says our Samudra Shastram. So Rama's height is 96 inches, which is exactly 8 feet long. In fact, in my childhood, before I knew this, in my childhood, when we saw Bhadrachala Ramadas Vigraha, right? In Bhadrachalam, Sri Rama's Vigraham, he'll be holding Sita in his, in his left thigh. I thought, what is this? This is like so that is because he's 8 foot tall. Then when I first heard 8 foot tall, I also used to think, hey, can it be true? But in the last class, was it Srirangji or Suprabhaji said 7 foot and 4 inches? Who was that? Or Ajayji said?
Yeah, it was from a basketball player, basically.
Not me, Bhuvaji.
Not you. I think
No,
said
that was
7 foot
basketball player.
Right?
That's right, yeah.
So then 8 feet is not unreasonable. 8 feet is probably possible. And so that was the height of Sri Rama. Shannavatyungalot Sedaha. And so other definitions again same. Ati hrasvati dirgha abhavatvat bhavan. Abhavavan. So ati hrasva ati dirghatva bhava abhavavan. Not having that. Sulakshana Pratipadaka Shastroktonnata Unnatatva Visishtaha Ityartha. Again, same thing. So that is about Samaha. Samaha is essentially balanced, appropriate dimensions of body. Sama Vibhaktangaha is the next one. So Samaha they said, but then again he's qualifying with Sama Vibhaktangaha. His angas, his body parts, are Vibhakta. Vibhakta means parted into. So that's from where even in Vyakaranam Vibhakti comes. Vibhakti means when you divide a word, how should it end by? How should it be formed on beginning and ending? So that is Vibhakti. So Sama Vibhaktaha, one whose body angas are properly parted or properly separated. Now, some people may not have enough neck, with a short neck like this. So, well parted.
Proportion? Proportion?
Good proportion organs, yes. So, Sama Vibhaktangaha. Samanya Nyunadhika Parimanani Vibhaktani. So Samanyat Nyunam Na Adhika Parimanani. Normally, as they have to be, such dimensions, parimanani, vibhaktani. Pruthak bhutani angani. So avayavaha yasya saha. So sarva sama vibhaktangaha. And they are qualifying by what are those organs and how will they, again from a ukti, means from the Samudraka Shastram. Bhruvau is the eyebrows. Nasa pute, your nose, the nose, and how protruded it is. Bhruvau nasa pute netre karnau oshtaucha chuchke kurparau, the elbows, manibandhau, the wrists, cha januni, knees, vrushanau, testicles, kati, the waist, karau, hands, padau, spijau. Spijau is jaghanam, like our buttocks, the what is it called? Yeah, buttocks. So karau, padau, spijau, yasya samau, jneyah saha bhupatihi. So one whose all these body parts seem, properly proportional, well structured, well shaped, we can easily guess that he will be sabhupatihi. We can easily guess that he will be a leader, he will be a ruler, he will be a leader there. So samaha samavibhaktangaha. Next one is snigdha varnaha. Varnaha, now their color. Snigdha. Snigdha is essentially oily. So snigdha shyamala varnaha ityarthaha. So oily, when a face is oily or when skin is oily, it is of course bright, but it is also a bit darker. It is not light, right? So snigdha shyamala varnaha. That's why we say Shyamala Rama and all those color qualities of Sri Rama, right? Snigdha varnaha sneha yukto varnaha. This is another very important for us. See, last night I was thinking as I was preparing. When we say sneha yuktaha, see, snigdha is also a synonym for sneha.
Yeah.
Friend, what we otherwise know in colloquial words as friendship. Vikram, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, Bhogaji. No, Snigdha is greasy, right? Like grease, how it sticks. Friendship, Sneha is the root word of, Snigdha is the root word of Sneha. How close you got. When they get in contact, it's like grease and skin, right? That's what they say.
Exactly. Right. That's what I was about to say.
Sorry,
So
Bhogaji.
sneha, the word.
My voice broke, so I thought
Right.
we'd stop. Sorry.
No. Okay. Thank you. So sneha is about the same thing. Sneha, when we use that word sneha, it is about that stickiness. And we will see other qualities also later, right? And that is why we say sneha. That means those two guys are always together. They're almost like sticking. They go together, they hang out everywhere. And hence that word sneha. Like oily, like greasy, they are together, stuck. And so then I was thinking, what is the etymology of friend or friendship in English? I didn't find any etymology meaning for it in these lines. Saying sneha is about being together, sticking together, no matter what, anywhere. And we'll see another definition of it in Vrata of Sri Rama. Snigdha Indra Nila Varnastu Bhogam Vindati Pushkalam Punaha Ityuktehe. So this Snigdha Varna and Indra Nila Varna. Indra Neelam is closer to violet, blue, but Indra Neelam is similar to violet. Dark with slightly blue shade in it. So those colors, Bhogam Vindanti. Bhogam is luxury. They enjoy, Vindanti is that they enjoy luxury in their life. That's what is the Samudraka Shastram saying. So Sama Vibhaktangaha Snigdhavarnaha. Next one is Pratapavan. Pratapavan, we all know the meaning. Pratapa is valor. So Pratapo Paurushatapo iti koshaha. So Purushasya tapaha, that zeal to achieve things, tapaha, that heat, that zeal to achieve things, is the Purusha Lakshana. That is Pratapa, says Kosha. Parama Tejasvi is another definition given. Pratapavan is one who is Parama Tejasvi. Then Pina Vakshaha. So Pina Vaksha is a Pina. Last time also we have seen Pina is to do with the muzzle, Mansala thing. Vakshaha, the chest. So good muzzle shaped chest. Nice, nicely shaped, full of muscles is Pina Vakshaha. Mamsala Samonnata Vakshaha. Same thing. Pinam Mamsalam Vaksho Yasya Saha. So Pratapavan, Samasama Vibhaktanga, Snigdhavarna Pratapavan, Pina Vaksha, Vishalaksho. Another beautiful feature. Akshaha is eyes, Vishala, very broad, open, wide eyes. Vishale Padmapatrayate Akshini Yasya Saha. That's the definition of Vishalaksha. Vishala means as Vishala as Padmapatra, lotus leaf, lotus petal. Just as a lotus petal is such wide and long, broad, similar eye. And so, for us, Padma is the most favorite flower for all our poets. And so we see beauty in gods, in humans, in everything, in simile to Padmapatra. So Padmapatra ite Akshini. Akshini is in dual number again. Akshini. Vistruta netraha. Vistruta is again spread, widely spread. Vistruta netraha. So Pina Vaksha, Vishalaksho. Then the next one is Lakshmi Van.
Bogaji, can you repeat?
Yeah.
Pina Vaksha, I didn't catch it. Pina Vaksha, please.
Pina is Mamsala. Pinam Mamsalam. Vakshaha. Yes, saha. So, well muzzled chest. One whose chest is full of muzzle and nice shape.
Okay. Thank you, Bogaji.
So, Vishalakshaha, even though physically it is about, the eye, broad eye and all, it also is symbolically, when our poets use it, it is about one who is open-eyed, meaning open vision, broad vision. One who has broad vision, yes, like that company name. One who has broad vision is also a Vishalaksha. While physically there is another Rakshasa, Kabandha. His whole face is eye, that big eye. But what use is it? So here, when they say Vishalaksha, it is also in terms of broad vision, open vision, open to several ideas, and Dirghadarshi or broad vision. So Lakshmi Van. So here they are saying Sita Rupa Lakshmi Shaktiman. So if we say Lakshmi Van, Lakshmi is about Vishnu, Vishnu's Patni. So Sita Rupa Lakshmi Shaktiman. So Lakshmi iti Shakti and Sita is his Lakshmi Shakti. Tadvan Shaktiman. Sita Rupa Lakshmi Shaktiman. Sarvayava Saundaryavan Va. So Lakshmi has several definitions or aspects and dimensions given of Lakshmi. We only know one definition. All Hindus everywhere know only one definition of Lakshmi, which is, notes, currency. For them, nothing more they know. That is all they are behind. But for us, Lakshmi is a lot more things, starting with Shuchi. There is Suchi, then only there is Lakshmi. There is Anushtana, then Lakshmi. There is Dhairya, are also Lakshmi qualities. So, Sarvayava Saundaryam, also beauty is also Lakshminess. Consciously trying to look, beautiful is also a Lakshmi quality. So yeah, Sarvayava Saundaryavan Va iti. Sarvavayava Shobhana Sampannaha iti Lakshmivan. So समविभक्तांगः स्निग्धवर्णः प्रतापवान् पीनवक्षा विशालाक्षो लक्ष्मीवान् शुभलक्षणः. Finally, they are concluding the qualities with Shubhalakshana. In case we Shubhalakshana. Evam Uttaritya Shubhani Samudrika Shastroktani Lakshanani Yasya Saha Shubhalakshana. Having listed all these Samudrika Shastra listed characteristics or properties or qualities, one who has them is a Shubhalakshana, says it. Shubhani Anuktani api Lakshanani. Just in case Anukta ye Bhakta Prabhucharita, we say, right, in our Prarthana also, Ekatmata Stotra also. So likewise Anuktani, just in case any are not enumerated or listed here, those Shubhani Lakshanani Yasya Saha Shubhalakshana. So there completes our Samudrika Shastra Lakshana based qualities. How many are they? They started with Mahorasko, Maheshwasaha, Gudhajatru, Arindamaha, Ajanubahu, Sushiraha, Sulalataha, Suvikramaha, Samaha, Samavibhaktangaha, Snigdhavarnah, Pratapavan, Peenavaksha, Vishalaksho, Lakshmivan, Shubhalakshanaha. How many did they come to? 16, right?
16, Bhugaji.
But there should be 20. Where did I miss? I missed some.
Bhogaji, one question. You said Pratapavan, Pratapa meaning the valor and all that. So how is that Samuhika Lakshana? Samudrika Lakshana?
Pratapavan. See, Pratapavan, how do we identify Pratapavan? Through Tejasvi. Through his Tejas, we determine that it is Pratapavan.
Bhogaji, I have one addition.
So when we say Pratapavan,
I have one addition on one of the qualities that you listed. Gambhiram.
Which is?
Gambhiram.
Gambhir
is
Gambhir.
Actually, it means actually deep in the word. For example, Gambhira voice, right? They say that in the musical shastra, sari gha requires the most depth when you have to say it. Deep rooted or profound is what is Gambhiryam. So anything that is very whenever you want to express any quality in depth, which comes very deep rooted, is called Gambhiryam. And the root is from the even from Sangeeta Shastra, we'll know sari gha. When you say gha, padani and all, you'll say it. But when you say it gha, it's a base. It has to go deep.
Okay. Yeah. So I think it is not Mahorasko, it starts with Vipulamsaha. That is the first Samudrika Lakshana. So Vipulamso Mahaviryo, Vipulamso Mahabahu, Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu. Those are 4 additional. So Vipulamso Mahabahu, Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu, Mahorasko Maheshwaso, Gudhajatru Arindamaha, Ajanubahu Sushiraha, Sulalataha Suvikramaha, Samaha Samavibhaktangaha, Snigdhavarnah Pratapavan, Peenavaksha Vishalaksho, Lakshmivan, Shubhalakshanaha. So 20 Lakshanas are covered in the Samudrika Shastra qualities. And then we'll continue with the next set of shlokas. So Dharmajnaha Satyasandhascha Prajanancha Hiterataha Yashasvi Jnanasampannaha Shuchirvashya Samadhuman. So I asked you when we first started Narada's reply saying try to look for the qualities that Valmiki asked. Verbatim, do we get any? Right? So here is one quality, dharmajnaha. Even in Valmiki, he asked dharmajnaha. Kritagnyascha satyavakyo dradhavratah charitrena chako yuktah. He asked, right? So Narada is answering with dharmajnaha. Now the Bhashikaras are saying, evam ashritanubhavya divyamangala vigraha shalitvam uktva ashrita rakshanopayogi gunan aha dharmajna ityadina. So how Narada classified the qualities, they are saying, evam, so far, thus, ashrita anubhavya divya mangala vigraha shilatvam, of the refugees or of those who seek him, of the seekers, refugee is a bad word, of the seekers, anubhavya, experiential, anubhavya divya mangala, divine, mangala, pleasant, vigraha shalitvam. Vigraha is that body, vigraha shalitvam is what? Bodiness, that body structure. Uktva, having said, ashrita rakshanopayogi gunanaha. So now there he is continuing with ashrita, of the seekers, rakshana upayogi gunaha, the qualities which are now useful to protect his seekers, those who seek friendship or partnership or alliance or of course devotion in him. Those are the qualities hereafter being listed. And so the first one is dharmajna ityadina, dharmajna and other such qualities. Dharmajna, we all know. Dharmam, what is dharmam? Sharanagata rakshanadiritim. So dharma has several dharmas, as we know. Some of them here, Sharanagata Rakshanadi. So Sharanagata Rakshana, we all know, right? Sharanam, one who seeks refuge. Sharana Agata, one who has come into seeking refuge. Rakshana, giving protection to him, such qualities. Svikruto na tyajya ityadi akarikam janati saha. So now how dharmajna Rama is being elaborated with several other examples. Svikritaha na tyajyaha, that's one quality of Rama. And so of dharma, which Rama follows. Svikritaha, received, svikar jo kiya, jo liya, sharan mein liya, never leave him, always keep him with us. As we say also, right? Shaka ek baar just aaya, nahi chhodenge kabhi. We are always behind him. We always try to do some park, bring him, at least as Utsav Murti, if not regularly to Shaka, etc. Right? So, Svikruto Natyajya Ityadi Akarika. Akarika is, they are sort of bullet point listed to-dos. Akarika they are. So Akarikam Janati Saha iti dharmajnaha. And then Swajanasya cha Rakshita ityanena dharmam Sharanagata Rakshana Rupam, my typo there. Sharanagata Rakshana Rupam Janati iti dharmajnaha. And then Vakshyati cha, so here he is saying, Mitra Bhavena Sampraptam, this is from the Yuddha Kanda, when Vibhishana comes in 618, 18th Sarga, 3rd Shloka. Mitra Bhavena Sampraptam na tyajyam kathanchana dosho yadyapi tasya syat satam etad agarhitam, is the Rama's statement there, Sri Rama's statement. He says Sampraptam, that you have acquired, Mitra Bhavena, through friendship feeling, through friendly feeling. Anything that you have acquired through a friendly feeling, through a friendly manner, na tyajyam kadachana, kadabi tyag nahi karna hai usko, never give up. Kathanchana, through no means should you ever give up anything that you have obtained in a friendly manner. Dosho yadyapi tasya syat. Doshaha yadi api tasya syat. Even if there are some drawbacks of that person, once you have taken him, accepted him in friendship, never give him up. Dosho yadyapi tasya syat. And I am not saying this, says Sri Rama. Ye mera style nahi hai. That is the beauty of Valmiki Ramayanam. As we read, any statement made is never patented as his own statement. We always immediately qualify it, or disclaim it by saying Esha Dharma Sanatanaha. We said right in the beginning. Likewise, Dosho Yadyapitasya Syat Satam Etad Agarhitam. Satam means Sat, Sant logon ka. Shashti Bahuvachanam. Satah Satam. So Sat logon ko, logon ka, etad agarhitam. This is not, so garhita is, condemned. Agarhitam is non-condemned. Even great people, even good people have never condemned this of never giving up a person or never giving up anything that you have acquired, even if it has a bit of drawbacks or weaknesses or blemishes in it. That is what Sri Rama says in Yuddha Kanda. So, such dharmajnaha is he, as they say. In fact, that's a very, very good quality. Dosho yadyapi tasya syat. Dosha here again, not in terms of a criminal and all, but what we mean is even for ordinary people like us, right? When Dorbala Prabhakar Sharma, for example, a Rishi, he was here and he was telling us in Sanskrit Bharati, our culture used to be.
So I was saying that ours is a fix and repair culture. Just because it is not working anymore, just because something broke, nowadays the culture is replace, throw it off, buy a new one. You don't have any people who can sit and fix things. But when we were in our teenagers and all of us back in India, we remember everything, anything could be repaired. And they were not really qualified engineers or anybody like that, but their own, through either intuition or experience, learn to fix everything. We fix scooters, we fix car, lorry, anything can be fixed. There is no throwaway thing. So probably that is what is also mentioned here as Dosho yadyapi tasya syat na tyajyam. Just because there is a small problem, never give up. Because even Pravachanakartas, they say this giving up or instead of fixing and reusing, fixing and continue to use, the replace attitude has brought this replacing relationships also. See, today most of the relationships are also replaced. Oh, you don't like it? Throw that, acquire another relationship. So that is the problem. That is the problem. And that is what is said here in the dharma quality that Rama sticks to. Even if there is a problem, no problem. We will fix it, but we will not throw it away. We will keep it. We will fix it and make better use of it. That is what is said here. As Mitra bhavena sampraptam na tyajyam kathanchana dosho yadyapi tasya syat satam etadagarhitam is the Rama statement in the Yuddha Kanda. Yuddha Kanda has superb statements of Sri Rama. So dharmajnaha, the next one is satyasandhaha. As the word itself says, satya, it's all about sticking to that truth. Satya sandhaha. Sandhaha is one who holds. Sandhanam, anusandhanam, we say, right? That means you hold on to practicing that. Sandhaha. So Satya Sandhaha, he is a holder of Satya. That means he always sticks to truth. He holds the truth and whatever needs to be done to keep that reality, that Satya. And again, Satya, again, truth I said, but it is more towards reality is the real meaning. Sat means that exists. Whatever exists is real, whatever doesn't exist is not real. So Satya is about reality. Truth is another word which is more about Riju, is truth probably. So Satya Sandha Pratignya Yasya Saha. One whose pratignya is to hold on to Satya. He is Satya Sandha. Pratignyena avadho sandha iti Vaijayanti. So Vaijayanti Kosha also mentions that pratignya avadhihi sandha is the definition given of Satya Sandha. And another example quoted here, Apyaham, as we referred this shloka before also. Apyaham jivitam jahyam tvam va siti salakshmanam nahi pratignyam samshrutya brahmanebhyo visheshataha. So that is a shloka that is quoted here by the Bhashyakara saying of Sri Rama how he sticks to Satya Sandha. Pratignya, once he makes a promise, he sticks to it no matter what. So dharmajnah Satya Sandha prajanancha hite rataha. Prajanam hite rataha. Rataha vratam yasya saharataha. One who does things as a vrata is a rata. Usme rataha means he has taken it up as a vrata. What is that vrata? Prajanam hitaha. Hita is welfare or goodness or what do you say? Yeah, welfare. Welfare of prajanam, of the people. That is his vrata. His vrata is no matter what, wherever he is, taking care of his people is his vrata. And so he is a rataha in prajanam hitaha. So prajanam hite rataha. Dharmajnah satyasandhascha prajanancha hite rataha yashasvi is the next quality. I think all of us know yashasvi. Yashaha, just as tejaha yasya saha tejasvi, yashaha yasya saha yashasvi. But what kind of yashaha? Bhashyakaras are writing Ravana vadhadina divya yashaha sampannaha. One who has attained that yashaha of even slaying otherwise, unconquerable, what is it called? I forgot that. Invincible. Otherwise, invincible Ravana also was slain. Such a yasha that he has obtained. And likewise, of course, he has slain Tataka, so many other Rakshasas, when he was a teenager only. So, such a yashasvi. And the other yasha that he is popularly known for is Ashrita Rakshanaika Kirtihi. Of course, anybody who seeks refuge in him, Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo Dadamye Tad Vratam Mama, he says anyway. Right? So, Ashrita Rakshanaika Kirtihi, that yashasvi. So, Dharmajnah Satyasandha Prajanancha hite rataha yashasvi jnana sampannaha. Next one. So, his sampat, one whose sampat is jnana, he is jnana sampannaha. And so, what jnana? Again, we said dharmajnah, dharmajnanam asti tasya. So, brahmajnana paripurnaha, one who is full even with brahmajnana, the ultimate knowledge. If you know, yajñātva na anyajñātavyam tad brahmajnanam, knowing which there is nothing more to know, nothing more can be known, that is brahmajnana, brahmajnana paripurnaha. Atayeva jatayusham prati. So there is another quote taken from the Aranyakanda when Jatayu is about to collapse and he's waiting for Sri Rama after Ravana slains his wings. He's waiting for Sri Rama to convey the message. And then he leaves his life. So at that moment, Rama gives him a otherwise seemingly contradicting, because we say Rama behaved all through as a human being, but here he behaves, this statement of his is sounding more like a divine person, like a god. So what is the statement there? Maya tvam samujnato gacchalokan anuttaman ityuktihi sangacchate. So Rama says, Maya tvam samujnataha, you are permitted by me, or you are made known. Samujnata, you are made known by me. Gaccha lokan anuttaman, go to those heavenly worlds, or those brilliant worlds. Anuttaman lokan gaccha. How can a man, ordinary man, say that? As is a small question asked by some of the Bhashyakaras there. Hey, Rama tried to remain as a man, but how did he make this statement as if he's a god saying, okay, gaccha lokan anuttaman iti. Then immediately other Bhashyakaras say, answer that by saying, hey, it's like a blessing. Chiranjeeva doesn't mean that I'm a god to say Chiranjeeva, right? Everybody says Chiranjeeva. So likewise, as a man, Rama also said that statement to Jatayu. Is an answer given there. Was it Vikramji?
Yes, Bhogaji, I agree. I think that's very appropriate to say. We wish so many things. Now, you have. It's not that we are wishing in higher capacity. Wishing could also mean that we pray Almighty to give you.
Yeah.
Yes. So
correct.
That is one thing.
Yeah.
And one very beautiful word he said, Anukta Loka, it's like undescribable or indescribable. One that it's not been uttered or could not be uttered.
Right, Anuttaman Lokan.
Yeah. I think it's very beautifully said. Yeah.
Yes. Uttaman Lokan iti Anuttaman Lokan.
Yeah.
Then, so it's 8:31. We'll complete this quality. There are 2 bullets there. Yah sarvajnah sah sarvavit ityuktiritya swarupatah swabhavatascha sarva vishaya jnanashilah. So he, as the Ukti says, Yah sarvajnah sah sarvavit, as per that Vedokti or Shastrokti, Swabhavatah Swarupatah cha Jnanashilaha, through his Swabhava, which is his nature, his personality nature, and Swarupatah, from his appearance and from his behavior, from his activities. Through his activities, through his nature, he is a Jnanashila because he is Sarvavit, Sarvajnaha iti. There is one more line, but that's a very intrinsic Veda line. We'll stop here. Any comments or any questions before we stop with Mangala Shloka and then continue for other discussions? Lavaji?
Comments. No comment on this, maybe after discussion.
You are looking like Tejasvi. Bright, brilliant.
Good. Extra weird.
No. I can see that happiness, that jubilance, gladness. Okay. Otherwise, we'll conclude with Mangala Shloka. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So formally,
Bhogaji, please stop recording.
I hope I can stop it from my phone because the laptop is gone. I don't know how to. No, I'm not finding it here. No, I'm not finding how to stop recording here. Switch camera, turn on present screen. No, don't know.
Maybe disconnect and connect back, Bhogaji.
See, I connected from my laptop, so I think it only knows that source. But still, I don't know why there is no net still. Absolutely no net, zero net in my home. Anyway, I think once we end this meeting, probably it will stop recording, I'm hoping.
Bhogaji, will you share the slide, the presentation later?
Yes, I'll share it today only in our group.
Okay, thank you.
So that all of you can refer it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? Deepti ji, are you there today? I don't know who all are
Yeah,
there.
Bhogaji, I'm here.
Comments?
No comments, Bhogaji.
Who else are there?
I think I'll have to again watch the video because I was a little disturbed with the kids today, so
Uh-huh.
so I would have missed a few points too.
Okay. Today
One
Sumir did not come.
One comment, Bhogaji.
Yeah.
Every time we see Rama, I don't know, in South India, I think we always have the same picture, the photo frame of Rama.
Yeah.
He's pleasant looking and everything. Now we have to imagine him like as a basketball player, well muscular and everything.
Otherwise, imagine how can he do that war? One person killing 14,000 Rakshasas, that too in the Vana, in Aranya, right? Or fighting with Ravana and millions of army.
Yeah.
He has to be a strong, muscular person,
Yeah.
right? But unfortunately, nowadays, we have not seen a muscular yet pleasant person, starting from Rambo. Rambo time was the first strong guy that brought in India also, right? Chiranjeevi also started acting like him. Showing muscle thing is a big thing. But muscle with pleasant, muscle with romantic, muscular yet docile, that we have not seen. That is how we should see Rama now.
Knowing when to use the muscle.
Knowing when to use the muscle, yes. Yeah, true. Any other? Shailendraji? Anna, Shailendraji? He's not there or? धीरेन्द्र जी आप बोलिए.
जी भोगा जी, बस no comments as such, just following. पता नहीं था अभी तक. We also didn't know that Ramji was 8-feet personality, as I mean everybody is saying, correct? We all thought because photos में भी लगता था, and we thought purposely it was shown because that is how it built was. He was not tall and all. He was a normal, ordinary person looking. वैसा था.
But
and we even don't know that he killed 14,000. So it's too much.
You didn't know that? Aranyakanda, one when Shurpanakha was denied, right? First thing she goes and goes to Marichi and Subal. Immediately they come with a 14,000 army.
वाल्मीकि रामायण नंतर योगा फॉर पॉझिटिव्ह हेल्थ नंतर तो ट्रेनिंग आणि उद्या काही असेल तर सांगणार आहे.
So he says, just like it will be like a movie as we read Ramayana more and more. Right?
Was on.
It will be like so Ankuji, so he says, Lakshmana, take Sita inside the ashrama. I will take care of them. So Lakshmana takes Sita ji into ashrama, and then he does it. And so when so many of them come around him in a circle, just like in a movie, right? How does he now? Valmiki describes. So you can see the video through shlokas. He will stand on his left. Left knee, like in Virasana, right? Left knee is on the ground, right foot, and on the locus of the left knee, he keeps circling and is shooting arrows around. That's how he takes care of, or he slays 14,000 of them. Beautiful video you can see.
But Bhogaji, units might be different, correct? How do we come to know that like, units are the same? मेरा कहने का मतलब है fit might not be applicable at that point of time. So
Feet. Huh?
yeah, feet or thousands example.
No, but these are written by our own Pandita Shastrakaras, right? See, if it was written by English guy, then there is a problem of mapping. But if it is written by our own Vedic Pandits, our own Bhashyas, and these are not suddenly written in 1800, like by the British guys, right? These have been coming for millennia, right? Century after century, old Bhashya is taken, another somebody probably adds a few lines to it. But most of the old, like the Tilaka Bhashyam, Shiromani Bhashyam, these are standard Bhashyas that we know for at least centuries.
Yeah, what I was trying to ask is like even in Sanskrit, do we have the same units or it is something different and then we try to map it with the current contemporary
Actually,
units?
yeah.
They do mean different, but see, when whenever there is difference, it is qualified in the Bhashya, right?
Yeah.
Whenever there is a confusion or whenever there is a discrepancy, Bhashyakara will write it, will elaborate it. So that is the problem. See, that is why I am trying to do this in detail, Valmiki Ramayana, even if it takes years, so that at least a few of us, if we have read it in detail thoroughly, then no questions will become. Because we have not read it, but we have read the English commentaries more, we are doubting our own text.
Yeah.
Right?
And to some extent, Bhogaji, the lack of continuity, to some extent, we have lost. There are some fixed metrics also. For example, the current Yojana is more a derivative of what Germans thought it is correct. But the actual pramana of Yojana, for example, we to some extent we have lost it. But I think we should be able to find it sometime, right? With continued research, we'll be able to answer it. I think yes, in terms of for now, I think we should move in the direction. But I think hoping that we'll get the correct answer sometime. Yeah. And in Bhogaji, one thing is always in terms of relative measurement, they are given angula, for example, right? In a normal person, how much is the thumb length? Based on that also, angula pramanam is a very that takes away a lot of it gives you an approximation, but at the same time it gives you a good idea, right?
Yeah.
In that case, you don't have to have a metric scale to remember it. So that is my thinking. I think whenever our guys are angula, so it is like saying something that fits into your hand or something that is the size of your thumb, just so that you can remove, for a common man, you can remove the concept of metrics away.
Also, like same on Vikramji saying, correct? So on that same note, जैसे like for Mohammad Gauri Chandravardayu says 24 4 बांस 24 गज अंगुलश प्रमाण पर बैठा सुल्तान मारो मत चुको जवान. So what I was trying to say is that was the unit. So how maybe our units are different. Example, even in contemporary world we talk about lakhs in India, but that is recognized here, correct? So you talk about lakhs, they will not understand
So
it.
these are generic units. These are generic units. These are not mathematically metrics oriented units. You should understand that metrics also we have. That is a different metrics, and to some extent our use of very minute numbers to the 10 on the decimal side and thousands on the other side also we have units, no doubt. But in poetry, etc., when you're talking for common man, right? What they have done in those days is used generic measures. So as tall as this tree, as tall as something to say. This is like if you take your thumb, this will be like 10 times your thumb. So now this has become a universal thing, right? Yeah, somebody's thumb might be bigger than smaller, but at least it gives you an approximation. It is not accuracy. It gives you an idea. So
Correct, Vikram.
Generic measures.
Correct.
Bhogaji, wanted to know, like in the future chapters, when Sita ji comes into the picture, is she also described as elaborately, or her qualities are also described, is it?
Yes. Not this detail, probably because nobody asked. So here, because Valmiki asked, Narada described in that detail. So there is no one sarga where all, big, huge list of qualities of Sita are described like that. But when these romantic chapters are there between Rama and Sita in the Aranyakanda.
Yeah. Actually, Bhogaji, at least for Rama's quality, you can go to one section and look at it. For Sita's quality, you have to look at entire Ramayana.
Yes.
It is not. It is so 24th after once this arrives, almost all 24,000 slokas are qualities of Sita only, in my opinion.
Yes.
Without that, so to answer that, yes, Rama at least is compacted to 5 or 10 stanzas. Sita's qualities are everything else other than this.
Yes. Yeah. And as it is said, right, Sitayas Charitam Mahat, we said first class itself.
Yes, Sitayam
Ramayanam is the Sita's great charita of her character, of her movements.
Yes.
And she is described in great detail, but not as one chapter like this. But wherever there is possibility, she is also praised and described. And likewise, everyone of Hanuman, there are a lot of praise chapters. Of Ravana himself, when Hanuman finds Ravana great, Hanuman Jariva, itna great person ho, just because of your one weakness. Hanuman says this sentence, literally. Just because of your one weakness of vice, you are killing your whole greatness. Everybody is, wherever there is greatness, it is, unbiasedly praised by Valmiki.
Yeah.
Deepti ji, sorry, you had a
You were
question.
talking about Tilaka Bhashyam and Shiromani Bhashyam, right? So are they available online? Like, is there any particular site that you refer to?
The same site that I showed you, right, with the
Yeah.
Valmiki, IITK.in. They're
in
only
this
in commentaries. If you see the commentaries on the top.
Yeah. Okay.
There you have English and Sanskrit commentaries. There are 5 Sanskrit commentaries there.
Okay.
Tilaka, Shiromani, Govindaraja, and Bhushana.
Okay.
And one more, I don't remember.
Okay.
And there are English commentaries too. Several English commentaries will all be recent, of Swamijis that wrote recently.
Yeah. Bhogaji, that Yuddhakanda sloka, please share it, please. It is today. It has made my day. I think I'll thinking about it the whole day today.
Which one?
Yuddhakanda sloka, where you said, I don't.
Yatra bhavena sampraptam.
Yeah. Please say.
Yatra bhavena sampraptam natyajyam kathanchana dosho yadyapi tasya syat satame tadagarhitam.
What meaning, Bhogaji?
Super. That's what I'm saying. If this, as you said, if this one shloka also, if we realize and our society practices it, we will get back to our culture that we have lost and getting into this replacement mode.
What people have to say is, when they say they know Ramayana, it is not end-to-end story or the outer cover. That is to get you into the depth. Once you like that, then some people are there right now. When you watch the movie, they say, "I want to read that book also."
Yes.
So, unfortunately, I'm not saying not everybody. Yes, we are there. We are reading the detail, but that culture, hey, movie or serial, etc., should be like a taster.
Yes.
Once you like the taste, I want to go and learn it. Right?
Exactly.
So how many people would, when they're teaching Ramayana to kids, or in any of the books, or in any of they would have gone to the extent of saying, don't give up something because it has got a small flaw.
Correct.
It's such a strong message to to the kids and generation, or to even to ourselves, to say, yes, just because we don't like something, then just don't throw it, right?
Yes.
So we have to analyze the good part of it, right? Analyze and see how to use it appropriately.
Correct.
And everybody in this world has got some dosha, including us, right? So we can't, we can't. That's the way we would like to also be treated.
Correct.
Very, very. Please send it, Bhogaji.
Yes.
Which stanza I don't remember. So
618.3.
618.3. Okay, I'll take it myself.
Yeah.
I think for rest of my day.
618 chapter itself is a great chapter. Because Vibhishana comes, and Rama is answering why he is accepting Vibhishana. He'll be quoting so many references. And that's the greatness of Rama.
Yeah.
Rama never says, I am accepting because I feel, mera dil kehta hai, mera man kehta hai, isliye karta hu. Nahin. He keeps quoting because it is said by Yesha Dharma Sanatana, because our rishis did it before, so I am following it.
Yes.
It's not my own individual invention or anything.
Yeah, Bhogaji. So I think Samita is going to have a tough day today listening this lecture from me. Whole day I'm going to be talking about.
Well, you wanted to bring up a couple of things. So
Yes.
when that movie Avatar came out, there was an article where they had compared Hinduism and that movie. In that, they had mentioned that the height of all the characters, the Avatar characters in that movie, was imagined to be 8 feet because it was like Rama. So that was one reference.
Right.
The other one, with respect to measurements that we were talking about, I heard in one Upanyasa that when we talk about Rama rule for 60,000 years, and also there were questions about how, did people really live that long? And also, if they live that long, mere 14 years of Vanavasa, what does that mean for a person who lives for thousands of years? 14 years is like a couple of minutes you live in Vanavasa. Why is that a big deal? So there was that discussion, and the Upanyasaka said we should not take those numbers too literally, because you have that poetic freedom to say things, and one of the interpretations is one really good year ruled by a king is equal to 1,000 years. So 60,000 years could mean that he ruled for really good 60 years, which is very, very realistic even today. If he started ruling at 20 and even if he lived till 80 or 90, then for that kind of a span to be ruled. So 60,000 years, we need not take it literally. If you want to, you could, but if you want to take it in a very literal way, you could take it as 60 years of really good rule versus truly 60,000 years. So just wanted to bring it up. So from measurements too, that could be.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, it is.
There is freedom, but unfortunately, if we take that count, that 60,000 was of Dasharatha. Dasharatha ruled for 60,000, but Rama ruled 11,000. Yeah. If so, then it will be only 11 years. Oh, right. Too short. No, I cannot. I'll not be satisfied. Only
that's like
years.
2 election terms.
2 election terms, that's all. No. I want him to rule more number of terms.
Yes, and to add to the message, right? Today we have to look at Ramayana as a more Dharma Grantha and to learn from it. And today, it doesn't matter what Einstein's date of birth or place of birth when compared to knowing what is theory. So if somebody has got his date of birth wrong, or he's got his place of birth wrong, would you discard E is equal to MC square?
Right, or that he ever existed, right?
Existed. What you are talking? So this guy says he is born in this town in Germany. That fellow saying he is born in this town in Germany. This is all bullshit. Sorry, but if you have to say it, see that if somebody who doesn't want to believe will always find a reason not to believe. Somebody who wants to believe, even one word is sufficient.
Correct. No, the point is, as who said that Taylor, you only said Vikramji, or trade, that this is a trailer.
Yes.
Right? So likewise, to attract, let us say, as a poet, even if he has described, why should we worry about doubting anything? Enjoy,
yes.
Enjoy and learn whatever you can learn from it.
Yeah. And again, we should never be on the defensive to protect these, right? We should be able to, we should always say, take the message, right? And again, in fact, I went to the extent of, saying when Hanuman caused 100 yojanas I started now counting yojanas from which place. So I had two theories of where he actually which Mahendragiri. There are two Mahendragiris. I did all that. Then and after some time, it appeared meaningless to me. Well, what are
Yeah.
you doing? Then I got to know one. Yes, it could be poetic, and number two, it is the generic way of saying.
Yes.
Sahasra means infinite or many. If I say I have 100 problems, did I count 100 problems?
Exactly.
So,
we keep saying that, right?
yeah.
100
So,
things to
100
worry.
things on my head. So
Right.
give me a list of 100. If I say, will you be able to give?
Correct.
So not everything is mathematical, right?
Correct.
And again, some of the measurements, as I said, were very generic, so that a common man will be able to visualize. The entire idea is for you to visualize. It's not like if I say 8 feet 2 inches, you will visualize Rama to be 2 inches taller,
Yeah.
right?
Bhogaji, this is not relating to Ramayana only, but if I may ask one question. My son asked me this. He was saying, like, from Varaha onwards, we have temples for all the avatars. Why not for Matsya and Kurma?
Are
They are there.
Srikurmam, Srikakulam district, my district in
Acha.
Andhra
They are
Pradesh.
there.
Srikurmam is a very famous ancient temple.
Okay.
And Tamil Nadu, one of the Sri Mushnam and Sri Kurmam, very famous temples are there. And in fact, if you go to any Vishnu Alaya, you will see Kurma and you will see the entire Deepa on the Kurma.
Yes. I told him that, but I didn't know there's a temple for Matsya.
Matsya also is there. See, in fact, I'll tell you the importance of Matsya. Matsya Purana is where we get all our Vastu Shastra today. Today, when Panditji does your Vastu, when they do install your Vastu Homam, who does your Vastu and installs the yantra, they install Matsya yantra. It is so Matsya today, because we have mostly, yes, I say, yeah, if you count the temples, then it might be less, but nevertheless they are there. They are ingrained in our day-to-day living. They are there in every temple.
That way, Suprabhaji, unfortunately, nowadays we have more Sai Baba temples than Sri Rama temples also.
Yes. And in fact, Bhogaji,
Right. So, what do we say?
Learned from one thing I learned on the Sai Baba thing, it was very surprising, right? I was, it's like how we talk today, this topic. So there was a discussion between Sai Baba and one of his very close associates, I believe, Shama or whoever. And where he asked, Sai Babaji, what is this about Ramayana? They say they built a bridge, so many crores of Vanaras came, etc. Is it true? What are you talking? It is true, absolutely true. Sai Baba says, he says, how can it be? Yes, no, I'm telling you it is true. It is a true story. It is a true thing that happened. Then he says, were you there? He says, yes, I was there. He says, what do you mean? You are hardly, so many years old. It happened so many million ago. He says, you won't have been there forever. So, even though, I think, in certain cases, we may have certain, thing with Sai Baba's, general approach, etc. But his support for Hinduism has been immense, in these terms.
Yeah. No, what I meant was, our culture is generally that, the later, more recent forms is what we,
yes.
go in popular numbers with.
Yeah. But generally, I was very, very, emotional when I read it. Then it said, yes, you can take it in leap of faith, right? And accept it. So that's what I thought. I was very impressed. So I just read it like 2 days ago. On some context I was reading, and it came to me.
Bhogaji, this is Venkat. I have a question.
I think Bhogaji, he got disconnected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Venkat ji, maybe you can put your question in the group and you can respond.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Namaste, everyone.
सबका दिन मंगलमय हो.
Namaste, everyone.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste all.
Namaste all. Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद.